So as I meet with business owners and work with business owners on growing their business, I find that more often than not, the owners get ahead of themselves when they're having to hire and add a new position to the company. And so what I'd like to do today is really talk about a case study of an owner who did it right. Because when you don't put the effort and time and energy on the front end, you'll find that those positions, you'll have a very high turnover and people are leaving in less than 6 months of employment and you're back to square one. Both parties get frustrated. The new employee is frustrated with you as an owner, and as an owner, you're frustrated with them, and it's not a very healthy relationship. And then expectations aren't met because we didn't give them the tools, we didn't do the preparation on the front end. But when you are able to follow these steps, you'll find that you're increasing the certainty of success for this new employee. And you'll also find that you're getting longer term retention of your staff, which then allows revenues to increase because you're truly able to leverage your team. So in this particular company, it's a company that's been around for less than a couple years. And they were growing rapidly, and they needed to add new positions and new roles to the company to be able to provide the service to those new customers they're bringing on. And really to fulfill the commitments and the promises they made to those customers. So the owner spent the time on the front end to develop the tools and resources prior to ever putting out the job ad or even interviewing employees, so they had all these resources ready to go. So the first step he did was created the job descriptions and the positional contracts for these positions. These are all about communication, clear communication of expectations and what everybody agreed upon. The second is identified all the skills and tasks that are related to each one of these roles, and then created documented written systems for each one of those. A how-to on how to do each one of these tasks. And then finally, once you have those two things, you developed a training agenda for the first week of employment to be able to provide hands-on training for all these skills and tasks and expectations for this new employee, and remain committed to that training within the first week of employment. Now, this is a tricky one because oftentimes what happens is they're having to hire this position because they're short-staffed, and that's when fear and anxiety kick in, and we're tempted to throw the employee into the new role without the proper training and give them the tools to success. And that's when the employees start having second thoughts about even joining the company. These can often be considered as red flags to this new employee of this is what can I expect long term, and they'll quit before they even really get started. So if you do these things, again, you're going to be able to increase the certainty of success for that employee. They're going to be happy as they're growing more successful, which then makes them want to stay as long-term employees, and your retention goes up. And when that happens, again, you're going to see your revenues increase as you're truly leveraging your team. So if you'd like to have a customized plan on how to implement these steps into your business, customized for your business, in the comment section below, comment with the word success, and I'd reach out to you and we can talk about the next steps. I'd love to hear from you.